Well, it's not just any Monday. Today is, what is today? Today's Valentine's Day in the United States. I don't know where they celebrate it in other nations, but in the United States it's Valentine's Day, which is it's Valentine. When I was a young person, I mean, I am a young person still, right? But when I was a young person, I I used to love Valentine's Day. It was my favorite holiday. I had these ideas of being swept off my feet and being taken care of, and how awesome was that going to be? And that was a while ago, and life has been what it is, and it's been, maybe Valentine's Day isn't doesn't have the charm that it used to have. That's all right. Today I just thought I'd hop on for a few reasons. For one reason, it is Valentine's Day, and I'm actually over at Mew-Mew House. I am hosting an a virtual open house. I'm going to drop this in the comments. So if you are interested, you can head over to Mew-Mew House, and I'm doing this virtual open house. This is actually streaming over there. Um, and I it seemed like a good day to do a virtual open meows because I love my cat so much. But it's been an interesting challenge, especially since I've been single for a long time, and this is not a pity party. I do not need y'all to feel bad for me, but I'm actually quite all right with this. But Valentine's Day can be very difficult for people who are alone, find themselves alone. It's not as difficult, perhaps, as the winter holidays, but it still can be a slap in the face. Although tomorrow is going to be very exciting because tomorrow is going to be 50% off chocolate day. So, so what I'm going to just talk about a little bit is what I did to make Valentine's Day a special day for me, where I didn't have to depend on somebody else bringing me balloons and flowers and chocolates. Although, don't let that stop you. I would really like balloons and flowers and chocolates. Um, what I did back in, I think, in the last century. Oh gosh, I just took apart my camera. In the last century, back in the last century, I was busy working on my dissertation. That's where the PhD comes from. So, one of the last steps, if you're not familiar with the process of getting a PhD, one of the last steps you have to do is do an oral defense, which means it's a public talk. It's an hour-long talk about your research, and anybody can go. It's a big deal. It's probably, even though it's not as difficult as actually writing the thing, it is a really big deal, and you hope you don't pass out while you're doing it. Well, here I was in the winter months of the year 2000, and all I'd been doing for years is work on my PhD, and now I needed to schedule a oral presentation, and I had myself plus 6 other committee members. We all had to be in the same place at the same time, and there were a couple of options, but I realized that one of the options was on Valentine's Day. So I was like, forget about it. If we can all meet on Valentine's Day, then what happens is that Valentine's Day is now Penny's doctoral day. And so I defended my PhD successfully on February 14th of 2000. It makes it really convenient to realize that, so today is 2022, so I've had my PhD for 22 years. My PhD can drink now. My PhD could drink last year, but here we go. Anyway, so here we are. So that's why, for some of us who struggle, for me, doing my defense on Valentine's Day helped me a lot. But there's some other things that we can do. Oh, I got a little ahead of myself, didn't I? Yeah. That's all right. So Valentine's Day, that's today. Dissertation Day, that is also today. But I want to talk about something else that we can do for a community. So a little bit of background on me. For those of you who are just like, who is this person? So, most of you, if you've been following me, you know that I run Mew-Mew House, which is a retirement home and hospice for cats. I take in a lot of cats. Many of them come, some are hospice animals that have no place to be. I take in senior cats from shelters, cats that are doing poorly, cats with FIV, and in a lot of cases, I take in cats when a person has passed away or their living situation has changed and they can't keep the cats, but they don't want to just take the cats to the shelter. And a lot of times these are older cats or cats with health problems. I take them in too. So that has actually really helped me in addition to dissertation day. Um, but the whole idea of love and affection and finding affection from non non-verbal living things, and finding other places to get attention, to find companionship, brings me to a venture I'm doing with my friend Marie Gale called SHARE. So SHARE, that's why the acronym is down there. Stands for Sustainable Holistic Arts and Recreation Events. But it's basically, we facilitate events where people, yes, it winds up being a social event, but there's a lot of creativity involved. And we do some awesome things like virtual table gaming time, which is every Saturday, and also what I'm about to talk about called Creative Soup. I'm going to drop another link here. This is the link to our Facebook group. It's a public group, and you can join us. We do a lot of fun stuff. Yes, there are cat posts, but there's a lot of other stuff as well. Um, but one of the things that we do is the virtual table game time, which is in a sort of a beta state right now. We're trying to work out the kinks, but we managed to play. We've played Boggle, we've played Things, we've played Phase 10 virtually from many places across the country. This can be done. So, feel free to go in there and join the group and chat with us. But what I really want to talk about is Creative Soup. I'm going to post this here. Oh, boing. Yes, I'm still here. But Creative Soup, a virtual potion to help you capture your own imagination. Creative Soup is 2 hours of free-range creativity with friends. We're running this online. It's going to be every Saturday starting at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So 4 p.m. Pacific. And it's 2 hours, and we will provide, when you're there, you can write, paint, sew, color, paste, craft, dance, doodle, design, whatever it is. Do something creatively. And we will provide some prompts and some ideas and, to help you get the creativity flowing. But if you don't want to use the prompts, you don't have to. But this is something we're starting for the first time, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday, the 26th. And Saturday, yeah, we're starting February 26th. And hopefully you can join us. So click on the link and hang out. And hopefully we can get to know each other a little bit. So that's my shtick for today. Again, it's just me logging in, talking about Valentine's Day. If you can go to the if you want to go to the Mew-Mew House Facebook page and join the virtual open Meows today, that's great. If you want to join us over at Share and become part of our little, hopefully growing rapidly, holistic community of people being creative, and you don't have to be an established artist or anything. The idea, the whole sustainable, holistic part of it is about doing what you can do. It doesn't have to be perfect. We don't care. There's no judge. Um, I hope you all have a lovely and wonderful day, and I'll see you on Wednesday because Wednesday is cat chat. So, talk to y'all later.